Important alert! A mysterious lawyer is asking questions about you. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says Archangel Michael is speaking now, and I am under his divine instruction to tell you this without delay, without hesitation, without softening the truth. This is not a casual word. This is not an ordinary message. This is not a small matter you can push aside for later. My beloved child, I need you to understand, heaven has intercepted something that was about to unfold silently around you. It has been exposed only because the angels have been pressing against the forces of darkness to pull this truth into the light, and today is the day you must hear it. Archangel Michael says this is very serious. Do not ignore this. This message is being sent for you specifically, not for someone else, not for a stranger, but for your eyes, your heart, your soul alone. Heaven is shaking to get your attention because something very calculated is happening, and it involves you directly. There is a mysterious lawyer who has emerged from the shadows, asking questions about you. They are not asking out of curiosity. They are not asking because they simply want to know something random. No, their questions are deliberate, targeted, and laced with an urgency of their own. They are trying to map your movements, where you go, when you go, and who you see. Every detail they can gather, they are gathering. Michael says their inquiries are not just idle gossip or harmless interest, these are questions that could lead to an entanglement you never saw coming. You must not underestimate what is unfolding. Child, God has been watching this person from the moment they were assigned to follow your path. Yes, assigned. Do not be mistaken into thinking this is chance. They were sent. They were instructed by someone who has a reason to keep tabs on you, to build a file on you, to uncover pieces of your life they can use. Michael says they are compiling information like threads in a web, hoping that one day soon, they will have enough to pull you into a situation where you are cornered. But heaven will not let you be blindsided. This is why the warning has come now, so you can be aware before they can close in. God says, even the questions they are asking reveal more than they realize. Who wants to know where you go? Someone who is trying to either intercept you or place themselves in your path at the right, or wrong, moment. Who wants to know when you go? Someone who is tracking patterns, timing your steps, learning when you are vulnerable. Who wants to know the specifics of your movements? Someone who is either looking for an opportunity to confront you unexpectedly or is preparing a case where they can say, I know exactly what they were doing. This is not paranoia, my child, this is discernment from heaven. Michael says there are more details you must hear, but you need to open your heart fully, because some of what is about to be revealed will shake you. This lawyer is not entirely unknown to the person who sent them. In fact, the one behind this is not far from you at all. They are connected by more than mere acquaintance, there is a personal link. You have crossed paths with them in ways you may not even recall, and yet they have remembered you with a precision that makes them dangerous. This is why their instructions to the lawyer are so exact. They are feeding them details only someone with personal history could provide. God says this person has been watching you silently for longer than you realize. The questions now are only the surface. The deeper reality is that they have been quietly following threads of your life, waiting for the moment they could act. And now, they believe they have found the perfect channel, a lawyer who can move in ways that seem official and professional, but whose true mission is far from noble. Archangel Michael warns that the way they are moving is strategic. They are not going to come knocking on your door announcing themselves. No, they are circling, gathering from a distance, using intermediaries, letting others speak for them. They want you to feel as if nothing is happening, so that when they finally act, you will be caught in surprise. But heaven says, you will not be caught. You are being armed with truth before the trap can spring. Michael says that the questions being asked are leading somewhere specific. Where do you go, is leading them to identify a location that holds more significance than you might realize. When do you go, is leading them to mark time frames when you are either alone or occupied. And there is a third question they are preparing to ask, one they have not yet voiced openly, but it is already in their heart. Who are you meeting? This final question is the one they want most desperately answered, because it will connect your patterns to another person in a way they can use. God says you must be very mindful right now of what you share, even with those you trust. The spirit of inquiry has been released against you, and it can travel through mouths you least expect. Michael is urging you to place a divine guard over your conversations, your social presence, and even casual remarks in public. Do not allow careless words to become stepping stones for those who are hunting for pieces of your life. My child, you might wonder, why now? Why would someone suddenly send a mysterious lawyer to probe into your life? Heaven says it is because there is something in your path that carries immense value, a breakthrough, a blessing, a connection, or a piece of inheritance that they want to either intercept or control. They have sensed that your season of elevation is close, and rather than celebrate with you, they are moving to position themselves ahead of you. Michael says there is a divine record being kept of their movements. Every question asked, every name mentioned, every time they try to follow your steps, it is all being noted in heaven's scroll. God will use this record to overturn their plans and expose their intentions in due time. But before that exposure happens, you must walk with sharpness in the Spirit. This means not allowing distractions to dull your awareness, not letting familiar voices lull you into thinking you are entirely safe from intrigue. Child, this lawyer has been described in the spiritual realm in ways you must take seriously. They appear outwardly composed, polite, even kind in demeanor. They know how to smile while extracting information, how to appear harmless while weaving a net. But Michael has seen through their smile to the intent beneath it, and it is not benign. There is a calculated coldness in their mission, and they will not stop until they feel they have enough to act. That is why this alert has been sounded so loudly today. God says you must remember this truth: no weapon formed against you will prosper, but that does not mean the weapon will not be formed. It means that when it is aimed, heaven will dismantle it before it can strike you. But you must be willing to heed the warning sent from above. Do not dismiss them as overthinking. Do not let the enemy convince you that you are imagining things. This is happening, and you are being given the upper hand through revelation. Michael says he has been stationed closer to you than usual these past days. You may have felt sudden urges to change your route, to delay leaving by a few minutes, to take a different path than usual. That is no accident. That is the angelic hand of protection adjusting your steps in real time to keep you one move ahead of those who seek to track you. You may have also noticed certain strangers lingering longer than makes sense, or making small talk that seems just a little too probing. These are the ripples of their search. God says, do not fear, but do be wise. Heaven's plan is not only to protect you but to turn this entire attempt into an opportunity for your victory. In the process of trying to find you, they will reveal themselves. In the act of questioning about you, they will step into the light where they can no longer hide. And when that happens, the very information they sought to use against you will become the proof of their schemes, and the tables will turn. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. Michael says the moment is close when you will overhear something, or someone will slip and say more than they intended, and it will confirm everything you have been told here. When that happens, remember this word today, and know that heaven prepared you long before it became visible. Child, the lawyer's questions will not end today, but your awareness begins today. Guard your movements. Guard your conversations. And above all, guard your spirit. For this is a season where light is piercing the shadows, and the enemy's agents are being unmasked one by one. My beloved child, I am calling you now with a voice that carries the weight of eternity, because this moment is not like any other moment in your life. This is not an ordinary message, this is not a coincidence, and this is not something you should put aside for later. You are being spoken to right now because the heavens have opened for your sake, and a word is being released into your life that will protect you, guide you, and shield you from what is quietly moving in the shadows around you. Archangel Michael stands at the edge of your path with his sword drawn, his eyes burning with both love and urgency, because what is happening now demands your full attention. He says to you with a voice that shakes the very air around him, "This is very serious. Do not ignore this. This message is for you. I am sending it directly to you because you need to know what is unfolding. There is a mysterious lawyer asking questions about you. They are not asking simple questions. They are digging deep, trying to find where you go, when you go, who you meet, and what you do. They are studying you, watching you, and waiting for a moment that they believe will come. But heaven has already seen it, and I will not let them succeed against you. My child, the reason you are being told this is because your life has been marked by God Himself for a great purpose. The enemy knows you carry something precious, something that can change the course of your future and even the lives of others around you. This mysterious lawyer is not simply acting on their own curiosity. They have been sent, influenced, or hired by someone who is afraid of what will happen when God's plan for you is fully revealed. They are looking for a weakness. They are looking for a door that they can push open in order to step into your affairs. But God is saying to you now, do not fear, for I am with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. You must understand that when God has a destiny for you, the enemy often tries to work through people who seem ordinary. They may not even realize the full depth of what they are doing, but they are moved like pieces on a chessboard, positioned to block your progress. This is why the heavens are intervening. This is why you are being warned. And this is why you must pray without ceasing in this moment. Archangel Michael is not just a messenger here, he is your defender. He has already stood in between you and a danger that you did not even know was approaching. He has already cut off paths that would have led you into traps. He says, you do not see the papers they carry. You do not hear the private conversations they are having about you. But I do. I have heard them, and I have stopped things from going further. But I need you to be alert, to be watchful, and to trust God with every step right now. My child, your path is surrounded by light, even if right now it feels like questions are circling you. You must not panic. You must not fall into fear. You must not let anxiety take hold. Instead, take this as a sign that God has already seen what was meant to harm you and is already turning it into something that will strengthen you. The enemy may plot, but those plots will dissolve into nothing when placed in the hands of the Almighty. You are safe in Him, but He calls you to draw nearer. This is a time for you to spend more moments in prayer, to listen for the soft nudges in your spirit, and to obey quickly when you feel led to make a change in your routine or to avoid certain people. These will not be random feelings, they will be divine instructions to keep you hidden in the shelter of His wings. The mysterious lawyer that Michael speaks of is persistent. They have asked about your movements, your connections, and even about events in your past. But the Lord says to you, they will not have access to the truth I keep hidden, for I am your covering. This is not a moment for you to reveal everything to people who ask casually. Be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. Answer only what is necessary, and let your heart rest in the fact that God is fighting for you. Archangel Michael also says, there is someone close to you who has been approached for information about you. This person is unsure of what to do, and heaven is whispering to them even now not to speak too much. Pray for this person, for they are a key link the enemy is trying to use, and your prayers will strengthen them to resist any pressure. Do not think for a moment that you are alone in this. The heavens are active over your life right now. Angels are standing guard. Doors that were meant to open against you are being locked shut. The lawyer's questions will hit a wall, and the one who sent them will be confused as to why nothing is working. This is the hand of God at work. My child, this season may feel like a test of trust, but it is actually a testimony in progress. You will look back and see that the very thing that tried to trap you became the reason you stepped into a greater blessing. The enemy's attention on you is proof that you are carrying something of great value. And God says to you now, I will not let them take it from you. Stay calm. Keep your steps ordered in prayer. If you are asked questions that feel strange or invasive, remember that you do not owe every answer to every person. Protect your heart, your privacy, and your time. There will be a moment soon when the truth about why these questions were being asked will be revealed to you, and it will all make sense. Until then, your assignment is to trust God completely and keep your spirit strong. Archangel Michael is still standing over you now, his sword glowing with heavenly fire. He says, I have been sent to walk with you in this. I will clear the way. I will push back those who are sent against you. I will ensure that no harm comes to you. But you must listen, and you must keep your eyes fixed on God. Beloved, you are safe. You are loved. You are protected. The lawyer may ask, the enemy may try, but nothing will go wrong with you because you are surrounded by the presence of the Almighty. Hold on to this truth and walk forward in peace, knowing that God has already written the ending of this situation, and that ending is victory for you. My beloved child, listen to this with all the seriousness your heart can hold, for it is not by accident that these words have found their way to you right now. Heaven itself has aligned this moment so that you would receive this urgent message without delay. God says, my child, I have seen the thoughts of your heart, the fears that sometimes creep in during the quiet hours, and the questions you have silently asked me when no one else was around to hear. I have watched the unseen storms that have tried to rise against you, and I have kept my hand over you in ways you may never fully realize. Today, I am speaking clearly, because something is unfolding that demands your awareness. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, and his voice carries the weight of both urgency and deep love. He says, this is very serious, do not ignore this. This is a message sent for you and you alone, in this precise moment, because events are moving in the unseen realm and in the earthly realm at the same time. A mysterious lawyer is asking questions about you, questions they should not be asking, questions they have no rightful reason to know. They are seeking to find out where you go, when you go, and why. They want to know patterns in your life, the hidden details of your movements, the unseen places where you think you are unobserved. This is not to bring fear, but to bring awareness. For the Lord says, my child, nothing that comes against you will succeed, for I am your shield, your fortress, and your defender. Even though these inquiries are being made in secret, heaven already knew before the first question was spoken. There is an attempt to gather information, but God has already placed a wall of protection around you. This is why I tell you, rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe under my covering. Do you not remember how many times you have been in situations where harm could have touched you, yet something suddenly shifted and you walked away unharmed? That same divine hand is at work even now. The enemy may be curious about your steps, but your steps are ordered by the Lord, and no one can alter the path I have set for you. The enemy may think they are gathering facts, but I, the Lord your God, am scattering their plans like dust in the wind. Still, I speak this to you so that you may be prayerful and discerning. I want you to be alert, not afraid. I want you to walk in wisdom, not in panic. When you pray, ask me to surround you with angelic guards. Ask me to conceal your movements from those who do not wish you well. Every time you leave your home, every time you speak, every time you make a decision, know that the covering of heaven is over you. Michael says, the reason this is so important right now is because there is a plan to use your own actions against you, but heaven will reverse it. They are not just asking random questions, they are watching for a moment to twist what they learn. But I tell you, the snare they set will be the snare they fall into themselves. The pit they dig for you will become the pit in which they are trapped. God says, my child, you must trust me fully. This is not the moment to lean on your own understanding, for you cannot see all the pieces of this situation. You may wonder why someone would be so interested in your life. You may ask, Lord, what have I done to draw such attention? But I say to you, this is not because you have done wrong, but because my hand is on you. When I raise someone up for a divine purpose, the enemy often stirs curiosity and suspicion in others. They think they are exposing something, but they do not understand that they are only confirming what heaven already knows. You are chosen, you are marked, and you are under divine assignment. Michael is not only warning you, he is also guarding you. He has drawn his sword in the Spirit to stand at the borders of your life. Every time this mysterious lawyer asks a question about you, an angel stands nearby to block the flow of harmful information. Every time your name is spoken in a meeting or whispered in a phone call, the Spirit of God is present to twist their words into confusion so that nothing they attempt can take root. You may notice unusual patterns in the coming days, unexpected encounters, people asking subtle questions, emails, or calls that seem out of place. This is not to alarm you but to make you aware. God says, do not answer out of fear. Speak with wisdom and peace. Remember that your words have power, and I will guide your tongue when you rely on me. I am also bringing people into your path who will serve as silent protectors, those who will speak in your favor when you are not in the room, those who will gently but firmly divert attention away from you when someone tries to pry. This is how I work in the unseen, I plant allies in unexpected places, and I cause even strangers to act on your behalf without fully knowing why. My beloved, I know there have been times when you have felt alone in this battle. But I tell you, there is a great company of angels surrounding you right now. The very fact that this message is reaching you is evidence that you are not forgotten. Heaven is watching over you, and the Lord of hosts himself has declared, "Touch not my anointed." When you pray tonight, say, "Lord, hide me in the shadow of your wings. Let no plan formed against me prosper. Confuse those who plot without cause. Let the light of your presence blind every attempt to harm me." And as you speak these words, know that heaven is already in motion to honor them. The days ahead will bring clarity. That which is hidden will be revealed, not to harm you, but to protect you. Some motives will be exposed. You will hear things that make sense of the unease you felt in your spirit. And when this happens, you will remember that God warned you in advance, not so you would fear, but so you would stand firm in peace. Rest now, my child, for I am with you. Keep your heart steady, your spirit tuned to my voice, and your trust anchored in me. The mysterious lawyer may keep asking questions, but the answers they seek are locked away in the hands of the Almighty. You are safe, you are covered, and you are loved beyond measure. My beloved child, I speak to you with urgency, with a stirring in the heavens that cannot be ignored. Archangel Michael stands beside me, his sword drawn in the spirit, not for battle of flesh, but for the protection of your soul, your life, and your destiny. There is something unfolding around you right now that is not ordinary. It is not a coincidence. It is divine timing mixed with earthly movement, and I need you to hear me without delay. I know your heart beats faster even now, for deep inside, your spirit senses that something is being revealed. You have felt the uneasiness in the air. You have noticed the subtle changes in the atmosphere around you. This is because, even as you read these words, there is someone, yes, a mysterious lawyer, asking questions about you. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Nothing will harm you, nothing will break you, nothing will remove what I have placed in your life. But I need you to understand why this is happening and how my hand is guiding it. The questions they are asking are not random. They are seeking details about where you go, when you go, who you meet, and what you have been doing. It is not because you are guilty of anything, but because there is a matter in the unseen that is about to be brought into the light. I have watched every step you have taken, and I have seen every moment where the enemy tried to ensnare you. What they meant for evil, I am about to turn for good. Archangel Michael has been standing watch over you. He has shielded you from unseen harm more times than you know. There were moments where you walked in a place of danger without realizing it, but Michael's wings covered you. There were conversations where your name came up in rooms you've never entered, but Michael silenced the mouths that meant to harm you. And now, my child, the time has come for me to bring into the open what has been hidden in the dark. This mysterious lawyer is a part of my plan, whether they know it or not. They have been drawn into your story by a pull they cannot explain, because I have ordered their steps to uncover something meant for you. Do not imagine for a moment that this is to your destruction. I have promised you safety. I have told you that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and I am not a man that I should lie. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are in my hands, and there is no power in heaven, earth, or hell that can pluck you out. Still, I must awaken you to the reality that spiritual battles are not fought with swords and shields you can see, they are fought with prayer, trust, and faith. This is why I need you to pray without ceasing. I need you to declare my promises over your life every morning and night. I need you to remember that you are not alone, not even for a single moment. Archangel Michael says this is very serious. He tells me, Lord, if they delay in listening, the confusion around them will grow. That is why I am urging you now, do not ignore this message. This is for you alone. I am speaking directly to your spirit. The questions being asked about you are connected to a breakthrough you did not expect. It is linked to a change in your life that will alter the path you are on. It may feel uncomfortable. It may seem strange that someone is asking about your whereabouts and movements. But I see the end from the beginning, and I am telling you, this is part of your deliverance. There are forces that thought they could control your story. They believed they could manipulate how others see you. They spread whispers and rumors to cloud the truth. But I, the Lord, am exposing the falsehoods. The mysterious lawyer is like an instrument in my hand. They are asking questions that will lead to answers the enemy has tried to bury for years. Even now, Michael is standing guard to ensure no harm touches you during this uncovering. I have sent my angels to form a wall of light around you. Nothing in the darkness can penetrate it. My child, there is a reason you are reading this at this exact moment. My spirit has been calling you, nudging you, placing a restlessness in your heart that you could not explain. This is because the timing is critical. What is unfolding is connected to promises I made to you long ago, promises you thought might never come to pass. But I am faithful. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not forget my word, and I do not abandon my children. You have been in a season of waiting, of pressing forward while feeling unseen, but now I am bringing you into the open. The lawyer asking about you is the beginning of that unveiling. You may wonder, Lord, why a lawyer? Why this way? I tell you, my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. A lawyer is a person of record, someone who carries authority to open doors that others cannot. When they seek you, they are seeking the truth, and I am the truth. Every step they take toward you is a step I have ordered. Even if they are unaware of it, they are walking into my plan. I have placed in their heart a desire to know more, to dig deeper, to uncover what has been buried. And in doing so, they will find you, not because of man's will, but because of mine. Archangel Michael warns that you must stay alert in this season. Do not share everything with everyone. There are those around you who appear friendly but are watching you closely, waiting to see what you will do next. This is why you must be led by my Spirit in every word you speak. I will give you discernment. I will show you who is for you and who is not. And I will shield you from those whose intentions are not pure. Michael will not leave your side. Even in the night when you sleep, his watch is constant. I know there are moments you have felt tired, weary from the constant sense that something is happening behind the scenes. You have wondered if you are imagining it, if perhaps you are overthinking. But no, beloved child, you are not imagining anything. The spiritual realm is active around you, and I am revealing just enough for you to prepare. I do not want you to be caught off guard. I want you to stand in peace, knowing that I am in control. The lawyer's questions will not harm you, they will help you. And when the truth comes to the surface, you will see my hand in every detail. Even now, I am moving pieces into place. Conversations are being had in rooms you do not know. Papers are being prepared. Information is being collected. All of it is for your good. You will be amazed at how I use even the most unexpected people to fulfill my promises. Stay close to me. Speak my word over your life daily. Pray for wisdom, and I will give it to you. Pray for peace, and I will surround you with it. Pray for protection, and Michael will strengthen his guard around you. I am telling you again, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. I have seen every threat against you and dismantled it before it could reach you. I have silenced voices that tried to speak against you. I have confused the plans of those who wished to see you fail. You are walking under my covering, and that covering cannot be removed by human hands. Trust me in this, even when you do not understand the full picture yet. The lawyer is coming. The questions are being asked. But you do not need to be anxious. You will see soon that this was my way of opening a door for you that no man can shut. I am your God, and I am faithful. Be still and know that I am in control. I am fighting for you. I am speaking for you in places you have never been. And I am sending this message now so that you will know, when everything unfolds, that I told you in advance, because I love you and I will never let you go. If you believe in God, type Amen.